Tirgi Fáilte Ribh Galéir Gaji Donegal for this, of course, the Onboard Gweedore Court Hotel Harvest Stages Rally. And as the competitors gather in the luxurious surroundings of Rally HQ for drivers' briefing, the shadow of Mount Errigal provides the perfect backdrop as we catch up with the first competitor on the road, Declan Boyle.
We're looking forward to it now. The stages, they're nice. They're narrow, our car's wide, but we have good notes made there, and like everybody else, we have to drive around it. We're the only WRC in it, but at the same time, it's as much pressure as if there was 10 there, because we're expected to come out, close on top, and plenty of pressure on. But looking forward to it.
To be fair, these will be all new stages, I would guess, to most of the competitors today. Okay, you're from Donegal, maybe there's a certain onus on you to try and do well at home, but listen, there's plenty of hard charges behind us. The young Moffats there and Shane Maguire, and you've all the modified boys in, Gary McPhillips and Damien Gallagher and Camilla Bradley, so it should be a good day for people to watch, and the weather conditions are dry, so hopefully it'll be a good day.
Now we know you have a WRC Subaru and a Group N Evo ahead of you, but you'll be just concerning yourself with your own battle maybe in Class 14 and making sure you have the honour of being top two-wheel drive.
Well, that's the aim. We'll go out and try and with Wesley and Camilla Bradley and a couple of other fellas there close behind, so we'll be trying our best to keep in front of them, and then you never know where you could get, so we'll just go as hard as we can.
A relaxed atmosphere was evident in Parc Fermé as the competitors mingled and chatted about the day's competition to come. For some there was a sign of nervousness, while for others it was a family day out as the father and daughter team of Martin and Clodagh McGee await the start of their home event. The newly crowned National Rally Champion leaves the start ramp hoping that recent mechanical gremlins that have blighted his Tarmac Championship campaign are behind him. Top Group N seed Martin Doherty made a rare appearance on his home event in the Mitsubishi Evo 9, while Gary McPhillips, already a Donegal winner this year, leads away the huge array of modified machinery. A 3x3 stage format greets the competitors, with the first three stages sponsored by the Cope Dunlow, O'Donnell's Filling Station and SuperValu Dunlow. As we go on board for the opening stage.
130, 2 right over crest, big cut, and a 2 left, cut, 6 left tightens the pole, 6 left tightens the pole, keep in.
And the Donegal cousins set a blistering time on the opening 13km Meena stage as they lead by 30 seconds, and indeed add a further 25 seconds on the 12km Tully stage 2. However, the bad luck returns on stage 3 as we join the lead crew in car once again. And as they negotiate that square right, it goes horribly wrong as the car seems to take a course of its own and veers off the road. However, in slow motion replay, it's evident that there was an issue with a broken wishbone, and the crew only became aware of this as they accelerate away from the junction. Even from our curb cam, it was evident that Declan was fighting to control the car. It was obvious as they rejoined the stage. Their rally lead was now gone and their day was over.
Something wrong, pull in. Something wrong, is there? Broken or what? Pull in.
Back on stage 1, Martin Doherty's rally got off to the worst possible start as his high-speed entry to this square right sees him outbrake himself. However, help was quick on the scene, but he still lost over a minute as the spectators extract the stranded Evo from the scenery. Meanwhile, the marshals were on hand to slow down the following car of Gary McPhillips without too much loss of time for the escort crew. That costly delay would see the Mitsubishi crew drop to 65th by the end of the first stage. But the drama did not end there.
Keep right for a 3 left in, 140. 2 left, half long, tightens. 2 left, half long, tightens. You're okay. Let her free.
As Gary has a massive spin within sight of the finish line of stage 2, but again the loss is minimal.
Tightens. Okay, off it. Don't worry.
Josh Moffat was third after 2 stages but dropped to 17th by first service with turbo problems. While leading Donegal escort driver Damien Gallagher with Mac Walsh on the notes were holding fourth after the opening stage, but seen their rally come to an abrupt end on stage 2 following an accident. Fifth fastest on stage 1 was Camilla Bradley and Crawford Henderson, but a puncture on stage 2 cost them over 7 minutes and dropped them to the back of the field. Second overall after 3 stages was Patrick McHugh.
60. Get away from the handbrake, will you?
Navigator Pádraig O'Donnell's extra words of wisdom contributing to the excellent stage time, but it was not without its moments. As can be seen here, it almost ended on the next corner.
And one left to go with the dip. Paddy, give her going, give her going, give her going. Jesus.
Only 4.5 seconds at first service separated fellow Dunlow competitor Patrick Boyle in his Corolla from McHugh, though the car and crew were being pushed to the absolute limit.
For the jumping here, settle here. Settle, one right. Watch yourself. Turn square right. Turn square right. You need a settler. Turn square right. Time, Paddy, time. Go, 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 go. Time.
Leading Group N and fourth overall at first service were Stephen Hernan and Jeff Case in the Subaru, but their rally ended with transmission failure on stage 6. Daniel Conahan was leading Class 13 and 5th overall after 3 stages, 2 seconds ahead of Wesley Patterson in the Class 14 Escort, while Monaghan's Raymond Conlon was a further 1 second adrift in 7th. Shane Maguire was 8th overall and 2nd in Group N at first service, with former national and tarmac champion navigator Enda Sherry calling the notes. Alistair Cochrane and Ian Kidd were 9th overall before retiring after 3 stages. And rounding off the top 10 and leading Class 2 were David Keller and Noel O'Donnell in their Civic. Trevor Burstard made a welcome return to the stages with Fabian McShane navigating, while the junior section was led by Kevin McLaughlin and Kieran McGinley, with Martin and Michael O'Donnell topping Class 3. Fastest in Class 10 at first service in their Corolla was former border champion John Kelly with brother Niall on the notes, with 2-time defending border champions Arthur and Mark Cairns now leading Class 12. It however was Martin Toner who was the early pace setter, despite this 6th gear moment on stage 1.
2 left over small jump, 60 into a 3 right. Oh. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Right, come back now. Oh, square right. Oh.
Navigator Martin Swinburne obviously relieved to survive that, and indeed they still managed to hold 3rd in class at first service. Richard Tannenhill with Sarah Whelan on notes in the Peugeot 208 were topping Class 6, while Dermot O'Hagan and Pierce Donaghy were the provisional leaders of the Sligo Palace Border Championship after 3 stages, as they led Class 11. Class 9 was topped by the Cavan crew of Damien O'Reilly and Damien McCabe, but failing to make it out of stage 1 was Dunlow driver Peter Green, as his engine expired in spectacular fashion. As we head to service, where Gary McPhillips relives his stage 2 drama.
Oh, definitely, but just literally 200 yards from the finish line, along three left, and the car broke away on us and went down the road sideways and turned round and dropped back down into the grass verge. So we lost probably 10 or 15 seconds on that, but I'm glad I'm here because I thought we were gone on it.
Obviously a second loop of stages to look forward to now. A few little bits of tweaking and maybe just general looking around on the car and maximum attack again.
Yeah, Francis Cahill now is giving the car a good going over here, and I'm just hoping now that it'll all stick together till we get to the end.
Yeah, very costly. I just outbraked myself onto the square right and just probably trying a little bit too hard on the main road section, because in our notes we had marked the stage into different sections where you could actually make time, and this was a section of the stage we felt we could make some time, but a bit of brain fade, maybe that comes with old age. A friend of ours, Damien Gallagher, unfortunately had an off, so I hope Damien and Mac are okay, and it's one of those rallies that you're just going to have to think your way to the finish. Not outright speed's not going to get you to the finish today here, certainly.
Unbelievably tricky stages, and it's caught a few out already, and just need to take a steady approach to them and try and get through them. On 2 stages there, the turbo pipe blew off for some reason. We're trying to work out, but it keeps blowing off on us and we're dropping a lot of time. But the boys are working at it here and we'll see how they get on.
With a 13-second lead, it would be interesting to see if rally leaders Gary McPhillips and Paul Sheridan would continue their maximum attack on the next loop of stages. Sponsored by Distant Property Maintenance, PJ Bonner Motor Repairs and Pat the Cope. As we head for a quick break. Welcome back to the On-Court Hotel Donegal Harvest Rally, with stages sponsored by Hickey, Clark and Langan Limited, K-Doc Plant Hire and Patrick McHugh Tarmac. As the spectators await rally leader Gary McPhillips. Indeed, the Millington-powered Mark II Escort was third fastest on stage 4, but followed that up with quickest times on stages 5 and 6 to extend their lead to 46 seconds by second service. It left now a race for second place overall, and it was a battle between the two Dunlow drivers Patrick McHugh and Patrick Boyle as they matched each other on times over the stages 5 and 6, but it was McHugh who was in trouble at next service.
We bust the shocks in the last stage there, so we did, so we kind of lost a bit of time on it, but we're going up the pace again a wee bit now, try to keep Paddy away from us, but he's going brilliant now. I'll tell you, he might be hard to shake off. The stages are bumpy in fairness now, but they're a good aggressive tyre on them now. You just have to watch now, you have to watch the bumps now, but like we've been all over the country rallying, and no matter where you go you're going to get bumps, like, but it's all a part of it, the same for everybody today, so they are.
Gary, last time we talked you were joint first in class, but you've kind of taken control of the situation for yourself now and seem to be taking a lead in the Border Championship as well.
Yeah, well, just went as hard as possible there for 3 stages, and we got a good lead on stage 4 there, but very easy to break something like big jumps, crest. Happy enough, just if I can bring it home now I'd be happy, but I can't really slack off too much because John will not give you any time at all. John Kelly there from Monaghan will be stuck to my pace the whole time, like, so happy enough.
Yeah, obviously the class win will secure the Border Championship for you, but you probably know as well you can maybe drop 1 or 2 points, but you don't want to do that to be handing the initiative back to Dermot O'Hagan then either.
I can't drop any points. Dermy's winning there, Dermot O'Hagan's winning there, I think he's winning class 11F well, and then he'll have 40 points. So if I win I get 40, but he gets a non-finish and I have a third. So, and Arthur there too is very close, he's winning class 12 and he has 39 points. So it's all to play for yet. 3 stages, a lot of rallying still to go. Hopefully get to the finish line.
Controlled approach.
Yes, exactly, hopefully.
Shane Maguire moved into the group end lead by second service, but retired shortly afterwards with differential problems. Nigel Kennedy, son of well-known navigator Rory, on only his 3rd outing, set 5th fastest time on stage 5 in a Subaru, before sliding off on stage 7.
And hairpin right. Horseshoe. 40. Go. It.
We also see it here from the outside, with footage thanks to Gareth McKay.
Jumps in the 5 left, 1 right over 2 jumps, 5 left. Keep it in a go on, 5 left, fast, 5 left, go on. Jump, oh, yeah.
Martin Toner's earlier 6th gear moment had not deterred their enthusiasm, but it all ended in a bog on stage 7.
5 right over bump 40, you cannot do any harm with
that. Donegal Motor Club has one of the biggest memberships in Ireland, and once again the entry of 111 starters had plenty of home flavour, as we can see here. And so to the class winners, with Francie McKenna and Sean Craig taking Class 1 in their NG. Aaron and Stephen McLaughlin were third in Class 2, with Aidan Ray and Kieran McGrath second. But it was Michael McCafferty and Damien Worski who took the class win. Winning Class 5 was John Mulholland and Damien McCann in the Ford Puma. Second in Class 6 was Alistair Glenn and John Sweeney in the Peugeot 206, with Callum Devine and Liam McLaughlin taking victory in the Citroën C2. Nicholas Alcorn and James Herity were runners-up to Damien O'Reilly and Damien McCabe in Class 9. Class 10 seen Martin and James Ewing take third in their Peugeot 205, with John and Niall Kelly second. But the class win for Gary Kiernan and Neil Turney was enough to claim the border title. Stephen McDonough and James O'Donnell in their Toyota were third in Class 11, with Barry Traynor and Colin Connolly 8 seconds faster in second place. But it was Dermot O'Hagan and Pierce Donaghy in the Corsa who topped the class. Class 12 seen Patrick Bonner and Patrick McHugh take third, with James Cassidy and Declan Smith second. But it was the father and son team of Arthur and Mac Cairns who took victory by 21 seconds. Camillus Bradley and Crawford Henderson took third in Class 14, with Conor Waters and John Boyle second. While third overall in the juniors went to Barry McLaughlin and Barry McBride, with Kevin Cole and Killian O'Reilly second. But it was Kevin McLaughlin and Kieran McGinley who led from start to finish. 10th overall was John Ward and Gary McNearn in the Class 13 Corolla, with Trevor Bustard and Fabian McShane taking 9th and 2nd Group N in their Evo. 1 second ahead in 8th was Victor Hunter and Paddy McCrudden as they took 3rd in Class 13, with Daniel Conahan and Terence McGee 1 place ahead of them and 2nd in the same class. Martin Doherty and Damien McCauley moved up 59 places to 6th overall and claimed the Group N title. And the top 5 was headed by the Class 13 winning Corolla of Raymond Conlon and Darren McCaig. Just 5 seconds off 4th place Wesley Patterson and Johnny Beard.
Two right flat. Watch yourself now. Watch yourself.
And so to 3rd overall. And Patrick Boyle along with Donal McCole pushed it right to the very last stage on their Corolla, but could not gain the 5 seconds they required, as his fellow Dunlow competitor Patrick McHugh with Porrick O'Donnell took the runner-up spot.
Square right. Open. Drive it. No handbrake. Flat crest 60. 2 left over crest.
But once again, the hills of Donegal proved successful for the Monaghan crew, with Gary McPhillips and Paul Sheridan as they took victory by over a minute. Back at Rally HQ at the Uncourt Hotel, we catch up with the junior winners.
It's great to bring the one local rally, and it was a good day, and Kieran was great and Cara done good, and tricky stages just to get to the finish.
And I know you had some gearbox scramblings, but thankfully it didn't cause any major big issue.
No, she was hard to get first and hard to get second, and it was third, and once it warmed up more it got tighter, and so we once it cooled down again then the last 2 stages then it was grand, so we're happy in.
It was a push the whole way to the ramp for Patrick Boyle, better known as the Butcher.
Delighted with it. It's a long time coming, but eventually came here and I'm over the moon. I'm well happy for Paddy McHugh too. He deserved it. I would like to thank Con McDevitt too. He's the man that keeps this car running. Himself and Vincent Bonner, who's running the country, getting everything for her. And only for him we wouldn't be here, because we're working in England, and all we do is come back and step into the car and there's everything ready.
And are you on an extended honeymoon at the moment?
Well, that was cut short to get back here, but that was known before the big day. She had it all organised, I didn't have to ask.
So the honeymoon will be extended now with
the
this?
honeymoon's been extended now, definitely.
Oh, I'm delighted. I just still can't believe it now. Like, it's as good as it won to me, so it is now. It's unbelievable now to be sitting here up that far in the road. Like, whatever we had, we were giving it. Like, there was nothing left in me or the car or Pádraig now. And thanks for Pádraig there. Like, he done brilliant all day now. Never missed one note and kept me right.
And of course you had a little bit of help under the bonnet as well, I believe, with an engine.
There was just wanted to thank again Edward O'Callaghan from Kerry now. This is his engine, not the latest one, but the one he had before that. And I just want to thank him. I wouldn't be here today only for that because I wouldn't have my own engine sorted in time.
It's becoming a familiar place for Gary McPhillips as he pulls up to the finishing ramp as overall winner.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant result. I'm delighted with it. It was a very tough day at rallying, as tough as rallying I've done in a long time, and we're just delighted to get the result.
And the man on the notes alongside you, Paul Sheridan, as well, kept you on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, no, there's an awful lot of work for the driver to do, but the navigator had equally as much work to do. They just never stopped talking from start to finish, you know, and Paul done a great job, and the notes were brilliant.
You're going to enjoy this one?
Yeah, no, we might stay the night. We'll see.
As Gary sprays the winner's champagne, the sun sets on another successful Donegal Harvest Rally. There's been further success for Monaghan crews in the hills of Donegal, as Gary McPhillips has added this title to the national one that he won here, of course, back in the middle of the summer. Group N has went the way of the local man, Martin Doherty, after a very challenging set of stages, and Gary Kiernan is your new Sligo Pallets Border Champion for 2013. As we leave you with some memories of a great day's rallying.